Hi, it's Cal Morris. I've long talked about with golf the simple idea that there's two things that you're trying to control. One is the golf ball, the other one is yourself. And it would seem that self-control or willpower is maybe one of the toughest things, or one of the greatest strengths that we have. There's a tremendous amount of research now in this area, in particular from maybe the world's leading authority on this, Roy Baumeister. A great book. Definitely recommend people have a look at Willpower, Rediscovering Our Greatest Strength. And one of the things that Baumeister talks about in the book is that on any given day we really only have a certain amount of willpower in us. He talks about ego depletion, about various things that may stress you and may challenge you during the day will deplete this amount of self-control and willpower. But also, fascinatingly, in this, there's a chemical, biological element to it. It seems that glucose is a key component to willpower. And when our glucose levels really drop, we really struggle, which might explain, a lot of rounds of golf. A lot of people drop shots around the turn, 12, 13, 14 holes, and maybe it could be that is a result of glucose deficiency and the inability to control ourselves. That's when we hit that bad shot and our mind just goes and we just roll one bad shot into another and a whole series of shots are dropped. One of our Mind Factor coaches in Canada, Jeff Boismere, who's done a lot of work on this, has got some really interesting stuff that he started to put together to help golfers with this. And you can have a look at Jeff's work at www.healthygolf.com. That's healthy with an E. Certainly take a look what Jeff's been up to as a Mind Factor coach over in Canada. So definitely worth having a look at the book. Definitely worth thinking about the element of glucose. Nutrition side of the game is something that I think complements the Mind Factor, and also an understanding that willpower, self-control is something that you need to work at and build on. But the more you work at it, the better you become at it.